Growing your business through social media. Discover and execute your social media marketing strategy. By Louis Culbreath, Jr. Table of Contents. Chapter 1, Get ready to meet your public. Chapter 2, Social media marketing strategy. Chapter 3, Creating your social media strategy. Chapter 4, Understanding the needs of your niche audience. Chapter 5, What's in it for them. Chapter 6, Customer service and social media. Chapter 7, Frequently asked questions. Chapter 8, Content is the way to a customer's heart. Chapter 9, Repurpose your content. Chapter 10, Icons make it easy to share. Table of Contents. Chapter 11, Link profiles with your website. Chapter 12, How much time is enough or too much for social media. Chapter 13, Tell your story. Chapter 14, Get the information you need from your audience. Chapter 15, Using social media to build your email list. Chapter 16, Analyzing social media strategy. Chapter 17, Building awareness through customer feedback. Chapter 18, Guest blogging and social media. Chapter 19, Business to business social media marketing. Chapter 20, Using Pinterest to grow your business. Chapter 1. Get ready to meet your public. When it comes to social media, the worst thing you can do, as a business owner, is ignore it. Sure, you might be plugged into Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest and other social media platforms from a personal standpoint, but that isn't helping the business side of things. In fact, it is important to keep your personal and professional profiles separate. On the business side, you are engaging a different audience, those who want and need your products or services. The big question is, are you ready to meet your public? Simply put, is your business in order and ready to handle the needs of the traffic you wish to attract? The first step in making use of social media for business marketing purposes is to ensure that your business website can handle their scrutiny. Don't forget, this is the ultimate objective, to find new pockets of niche traffic and drive it to your business website. So, is your website ready? People will link to it through your social media sites. What will they see? One of the worst things for them to find is stagnant content. How does your website rate on the search engine results pages? Search engine optimization allows people to search for and find you. Do all of your links work? Is your website user-friendly? Think of it as preparing for a big reveal. Social media marketing is a way of sending out invites to your event, your business website. Take the time to make positive changes that will impress your audience, meet their needs and keep them coming back for more of what you have to offer. What's your purpose? When it comes to your business website, knowing what you want to accomplish will drive the message that is presented in each headline, web page, ad, photo, and article. This purpose is also related to how you conduct your social media marketing strategy. Consider it carefully. This is the beginning of the plan for building your presence on each social media platform you choose to use. What's next? Let's delve into marketing the social media way. There are a variety of social sites as well as bookmarking sites and forums that can be of use to you and your business. Without a plan, focusing will be hard and so will finding the people who are looking for you and your business products. Stay tuned. Chapter 2. Social Media Marketing Strategy. Social media is all the rage, not only for personal relationships but also for business marketing. If you haven't begun to delve into this arena, it is high time that you did. Before you begin, though, you need a plan. If you've ever created a profile on a social media site, it seems easy at first. Just fill in a few blanks, add your friends, decide who you want to follow and the rest is history, right? Wrong. Social media marketing is hard work to be sure, but also rewarding as well. As much as you put into it, you will also see a remarkable return on your investment that could, in time, propel your business venture into the stratosphere, or wherever you want it to go. What can social media marketing do for you? Even today there are businesses that have not taken advantage of social media to its fullest. For those who have done, but without a plan, the results have been less than they had hoped. Let's begin by taking a look at some of the benefits of developing a marketing strategy that incorporates social media platforms. It's free. Small businesses can get into the game without a big outlay of cash. So, expanding into this area will require time and planning only. It's popular, millions of people utilize social media for making business connections, buying products and services, reading reviews and sharing just about everything. You're sure to find your target audience in the midst. It gets the word out about you. Many people use more than one platform. You can reach them on one and gain the benefit of their sharing your business with their social network on another platform. It fosters two-way communication. With social media, you can experience real-time communication with your customers. If they have a complaint or a suggestion or an issue, you can answer it right away. It introduces people to the business. In an informal atmosphere, readers can learn all about you and your business. It is a chance to solidify your brand to the public. It's a chance to put a human face on your enterprise. It's everywhere. No matter where you go, you can stay connected with your readership. They can reach you as well. Post pictures from your phone of completed projects, buying trips and other relevant events that would interest your customers. Now that you know why a social media strategy is beneficial for you, discover ways to develop a viable plan that fits your business needs. Chapter 3. Creating your social media strategy. Marketing is a necessary part of any business venture. But so many people go about it the wrong way around, especially when it comes to social media. This is not a movie like Field of Dreams. If you build a profile, they won't come. It's not like waving a magic wand or sprinkling fairy dust. So, roll up your sleeves and get to work. It will be enjoyable work and most of all, rewarding. Begin at the beginning. The more time you spend on the front end of this social media thing, the less time you will spend daily or weekly once you have all of the groundwork laid and have worked out the kinks. Here are a few tips to help you make heads and tails of all of the social media information out there. What is your goal? What do you want to accomplish with your social media marketing strategy? It is important to know the end goal of your labor. Is it to increase visibility of your business? Maybe you are already on social media and want to increase likes or page views. There are any number of goals that social media can help you achieve. Who do you want to reach? Don't try to reach everyone. Narrow your focus to your niche audience and decide what needs to happen to reach the people who will also be interested in the products and/or services you offer on your business website. What platform will you use? There are numerous platforms, so which do you start with? Facebook and Twitter might be the obvious choice, but if your target audience gravitates towards Pinterest or YouTube, then that would be a more beneficial platform to learn and join. Become proficient in a few platforms that interest your audience first and add others later. What is my focus for each platform? Treat each social media site as an individual entity. Pinterest works best with images that can be put together to create boards that give a visual representation of your business. Facebook can be used for enhanced customer service, sharing product launches, polls, and surveys. YouTube is useful for how-to videos, product demos and the like. Create a compelling profile. Always complete profile registration for each social media site. Use your business name as your username or profile ID. Don't forget to use keywords that are relevant to your business niche throughout descriptions, headlines and posts. If you are going to reach new customers through social media, begin with a plan. Now, you just have to understand the needs of your audience. Chapter 4. Understanding the needs of your niche audience. What is it about social media that so many people value? Even though it is online, personal connections and relationships can be cultivated between people with shared interests. It is these relationships that you are seeking out by using social media. But what will you say and do through these platforms to make a connection with customers within your particular niche area? The uniqueness of social media. Social media has many advantages, not the least of which is an opportunity for conversation. We already talked about this. You can speak with your audience in real time. What better way to engage your current customers and discover what they are thinking? A potential disadvantage to you, if you will, is also the immediacy of everything. With requests on your website, standard turnaround is no longer than 24 hours for a response. With social media, those who post and comment require a shorter period. If you wait that long to answer a question, the impression will be that you do not intend to answer or are not interested enough to engage. Your reputation, which is further built by social media, could be damaged. Providing for the needs of your audience. Want to improve traffic to your website? Learn to engage your audience. Give your customers what they want and need. It might seem like an easy thing to figure out since they've already interacted with your site, but maybe you have just been lucky so far. To avoid staying wide of the mark, social media provides an opportunity to get the answers you seek to make your business exactly what your customers are searching for. Here are a few suggestions for your use. Blog about it. Get the ball rolling by asking point blank what customers like about your products, what they think of your brand or what they don't like. Just don't ask it all at once. View the responses and really take them to heart. Customers like to know that they are being heard. Since they took the time to write a response, it is only courteous to listen and respond. Offer helpful information. No one wants to be sold to all the time. Instead, create posts and content that enhance the life of the reader in some way. If you sell plants and seeds, offer information they can use to assist with growing and maintaining the plants that you sell. Define your brand. In order to reach the right audience, they need to know what your business is all about and what you stand for. Make this known to your audience. When you meet the needs of those you want to attract, they will keep coming back. Chapter 5. What's in it for them? Everyone is looking for something special. Can your social media pages provide that? Millions of people visit and interact on social media sites each day through laptops, PCs, tablets and mobile phones. You may not be the only one on Facebook with a business page pertaining to fashion. Why should they choose to like your page and subscribe over the myriad of others? People are looking for value these days. And why not? If you were the one searching for your products or services, wouldn't you want the same thing? With so many business enterprises to choose from, it can be hard to pick one. Help them to make an intelligent choice by providing an answer to their question, what's in it for me if I choose your page? Why choose this page? Let's face it, everyone wants something in exchange for their time. As a business owner, value needs to be your middle name. When it comes to building a solid reputation and following on social media, you have to give to get. Here are some ways to get viewers to give your page a second look. Access to content. Do you publish a newsletter for your business? If not, now is a great time to start. Provide links to free newsletters that discuss various aspects of your business. People can get a free look-see without jumping through hoops. Promotions. Offer deals and sales that are specific to social media. They are only available on your page. First-time visitors can click a link and find a code to use when ordering on your site. Post video links. People are very visual. Let them get a look at some of the stuff that you post on your website. Informative videos about topics related to the products that you sell provide value for people who want to stay up with the current developments in your niche. Hold a contest. Encourage readers to post pics of themselves using your product or a video testimonial for a product. Prizes could include free products. Winners can also be featured on your website. This encourages visitors to get involved with you and interact with the business. Value is always something to consider when building your social media pages. How will your page bring people in and enhance their social experience with your business? Use each social media platform to its fullest potential. Chapter 6. Customer Service and Social Media. There just don't seem to be enough hours in the day for handling everything business related. If you are a small business owner, your main focus is building your business and bringing in new customers. Unfortunately, that also means that some tasks are sacrificed. One of them is usually customer service. Have you ever sent an email to a company through their website and wondered if the response got lost in the ether? Most companies let you know that they will respond in about 24 hours, but others seem to push it back to a couple of days. This is frustrating and can cost you customers and your reputation. Social media has made it easier for small companies to act like bigger enterprises by using them as a way to offer better support to customers. Advantages of social media for customer service issues. Let's look at Facebook and Twitter for a moment. Conversations can be initiated easily by you and your readership. Create a thread or tweet that's all about feedback. Encourage customers to post any problems they may have. Also, on your website, when you receive notices of customer issues, link them to your social media pages to find the solutions. Now, this type of interaction does require you to check your platforms regularly throughout the day. Respond to comments to let readers know the answers will be forthcoming. Create posts, videos or instructional sheets that answer the questions that customers have. Any specific issues can be addressed in an email back to the person initiating it. But, general questions can have answers posted on social media to be of use to everyone. As a business owner, this is your chance to sound like a real person and not a cardboard cutout. The informal nature of social media allows you to speak directly with your audience to address what is most pressing to them. This doesn't mean that you have to expose any deep dark secrets to do so. It does, however, mean that you use an understanding tone of voice and actually provide a viable solution to the issue. People want to know that they are being taken seriously and that they are being heard. This can be a difficult task to manage online. Social media makes it easier for customers to get to know the companies they do business with and vice versa. Chapter 7. Frequently asked questions. Have you ever had a simple question but didn't know where to find the answers? With a website, this may require hopping from page to page for the information. Don't make the task so arduous for your audience. Place it where they can find it and make it helpful. Don't forget to include a frequently asked questions section. It may seem like a small thing, but people get frustrated when they can't find what they are looking for on a website. And, because there are hundreds of them pertaining to the same subject, it is quite easy to click over to another site that would be more helpful. As a website business owner or a business owner that operates a website in addition to a storefront, your customers want the most direct route to the information they seek from you. This is where the FAQ, frequently asked questions, section comes in handy. Every website needs one that can preferably be accessed from a pull-down menu or a very visible working link on the homepage. But what if someone is encountering your business for the first time on your social media page? This is another spot to let people know what your answers are to the questions they ask the most. Setting it up. Take a poll of your customers. This could be done in a follow-up email sent after every purchase. What are the questions they often ask you? Pull this information together along with the answers. FAQ sections are not just for easy questions either. Don't gloss over issues that may be a bit more involved to find a solution. Word each question as if the customer was asking it of you. The answers can be posted below the questions. For additional information, include links to specific pages or sections of pages on your website. This not only provides what the customer is looking for but also gets them to visit the site to learn more. As new issues come up, don't hesitate to add more questions to this section. And, the questions don't always have to be about problems that they have encountered. Think about what you would want to know about your company. Include questions that provide general information as well. Someone may want to know about your beginnings, ingredients in your products, community affiliations and the like. When the answers can be found easily, you head off a lot of potential customer service issues. Chapter 8. Content is the way to a customer's heart. People are savvy these days when it comes to the internet. They are not just searching for fluff, but concrete facts and information that they can use. No matter what you've heard, content is still king in these parts, and people want as much of it as you can give them. Customers are not swayed by a sales pitch alone. There has to be something more. Businesses are learning to use strategies that involve emotion to draw the customer in. We are not talking about or condoning trickery in any way. It has been shown time and time again that people become loyal customers of certain products when there is an emotional attachment of some kind involved. Here's an example. A kid watches a Nike commercial where someone much like them wears the shoes to practice basketball day in and day out, rain or shine. In the next shot, that same kid is now playing in college or the NBA, still wearing Nike shoes. A child or parent watching that who has felt the tug of greatness will associate that brand of shoe with hard work and success. Content can achieve the same thing for you. Customers don't want to be preached to 24/7 about buying your products, even if they are part of your niche audience. What they want is to know how your product can impact their lives in a positive way. They are looking for added value. Content on your website focuses on providing information on subjects and issues related to your products or service. If you own a landscaping business, offer content on the best plants for a shady lot or what shrubs are best for attracting butterflies to a garden. Keywords are crucial in your content because you want to use words that people search for that will lead them back to you. Before someone buys a lawn mower, they might first want to find out how to cut their lawn for the best curb appeal. If you have that information in a well-written article or blog post, Chances are they will read it and visit your site for more helpful articles as well as products for purchase. Any article that you write on your website can be linked to on your social media page. This gives people who find you on Facebook first an opportunity to preview the types of information they will find on your website. Helpful content grows a business. Chapter 9. Repurpose your content. So you write content for your website. All the spelling is correct, and punctuation is appropriate. You use keywords, without stuffing, and concise headlines. What's next? Get that content out to your social media outlets. There are pockets of niche customers who might be looking for you in these places too. An article is not just an article anymore. Maybe you have heard of leveraging your content? This is exactly what you are going to do to make it useful for attracting niche viewers through social media. Develop a content strategy. Your great articles on your website can become video tutorials, photo guides, podcasts, blog posts, webinars, free reports and more. Let's take a look at Facebook. Use article information as posts. Ask for comments from readers. Include links to the original content on your website. Photo collages of products or demos can be showcased here as well. How about YouTube? Video tutorials are a great way to share information with viewers and get some traffic to your website. Let people know who you are through your profile and include your website address. Images are not just for YouTube. Pinterest combines images with videos and your unique keywords to bring an idea to life for your audience. Make use of your content with pics to illustrate it as well as a link to the content that inspired it. Remember how viewers want to know what value they get for liking your page or viewing it. Turn an article into a free report or guide that's used as a giveaway for referring people to the page or as a contest gift. There are any number of ways that you can leverage your website content on social media sites to gain the attention of your niche audience as well as drive traffic to your site. On social sites, you can read and respond to comments about your content right away. It sparks conversation and therefore, engagement with your viewers. Repurposing your content is one way to stretch your articles. It can be hard to come up with new content frequently. This gives you some leeway and keeps your audience interested in what you have to say. Every time you change your content format, try to add some extra tidbit that hasn't been seen before to keep the quality high. Scheduling content to post on future dates allows you to repurpose each article now when the ideas are fresh but for later use. Chapter 10. Icons make it easy to share. One thing that social media encourages is sharing. People share links to articles, recommend pages, retweet something they like, and so on. Everyone wants to let others know when they have found a good thing. That can work in your favor. How can you encourage others to share your content? Make sure that you give them the tools to do so. Most sites embed social media icons on their website pages. The idea is to make it easy for people who are members of Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, stumble upon and all the others to get the word out. First, however, you must become familiar with these platforms and have a profile. With a profile, it is easier to find you there once someone happens upon something shared from your site. Since you are a member, they can pop on over and visit your page to discover more about you. Second, provide the type of content that can be shared on these platforms. For example, include as many images as you can on your website and specifically with each article that you post. If you have a weekly podcast on your site, create links for them that make them easy to post to social media and bookmarking sites. Videos are wildly popular and engage people on another level. Ensure that an icon is present for each article and blog post. Anyone who is a member of the sites can click on the icon. A box will pop up allowing you to post and add a comment for friends in your social network. Encourage your readers to share this information with others. Giving them a call to action directs them to do just that. It's not wrong to tell your readers what you want from them. It keeps them focused on you. While you're at it, share the information with your social media network. Let them know that your business has a social media presence. Ask them to visit and share the page, repost articles, tweets, pins, and bookmarks with others to spread the word about your enterprise. Don't stop there. Any emails that you send out to subscribers can include the same icons that are featured on your website. Now, they know that you can be found on these sites. That's another reason to use your business name as your profile name. Again, include a call to action asking them to seek you out on social media. Chapter 11. Link profiles with your website. Have you ever seen the Staples commercial with the easy button? Buttons are quite helpful. This is what you want your audience to feel about your website and social media pages. They are easy to find and view. It is important to link up those profile pages with your website. Remember to always complete the profile information. Otherwise, it looks unprofessional, and the audience thinks that you have something to hide. You don't have to let them know if you are married or divorced, fight with your kids or have a shoe fetish, but you will want to answer all the questions in respect to your business. The next thing to do is include a link to your website. If you have a tagline phrase or a symbol that is a part of your brand, be sure that this is the photo or avatar that accompanies each profile. While every social media platform has its own unique slant, some things should be the same for the sake of continuity and branding on the part of your business. Keywords are also important within the wording you use throughout your profiles. Once people read about you on your pages, the first thing they will want to do is find out more. Providing the website information allows them to point, click and arrive at your homepage in seconds. From there, hopefully, you have created a cohesive route to assist them in navigating everywhere they want to go to learn about the business. Turnabout is fair play. For those in your target audience who find you through keyword searches on Google or Yahoo or Bing, they conversely need to know that you have a social media presence. Your viewers will probably be members of at least 2 or 3 of them. Remember also that each viewer is a member of their own social network of friends and acquaintances. There are a lot of opportunities to reach new pockets of people with similar interests in your products. To that end, ensure that you post links to your social media pages specifically from your business website. Your audience will get the impression that you are interested in social media and having a presence there. It's all about perception sometimes. Begin with social media platforms that most interest your audience and then branch out as your needs and knowledge increases. Remember to use the easy button. Chapter 12. How much time is enough or too much for social media? As a business owner, you wear many hats. Advertising is one of those hats. Social media falls under this category primarily. It is an important aspect of establishing your brand, your voice and your presence in the business world, online and off. But, how does it fit within your daily business schedule? Social media takes a lot of work, and that includes time, but mostly at the beginning. There are steps that need to be taken to begin this foray on the right foot. We've already discussed developing a social media strategy. Choosing the proper platform to showcase your business depends on a couple of things. Where your audience frequents socially. Where your business can gain the best exposure. Usually, these two things work hand in hand. If your target audience is on Twitter, then that is a good place to start even if you feel that Pinterest would help out just as much. Get to know the ins and outs of the primary platform you are going to use and then add others later. There could be a learning curve, especially if you are not familiar with the platform in question, but it's worth it if your goal is exposure, cultivating relationships and effective free advertising. Pay or play. If you've ever been on a social media site, then you know how addictive it can be. As a business owner, your time is already valuable, and distractions would only put you further behind in your daily routine. Learn all you can about the platform you are using. Add to it your social media plan. Craft your profile and begin to flesh out your page. Once the page is up and running, most of your time will be spent adding content and staying on top of comments and posts by viewers. Where is the line between working and playing? If you are having fun and losing track of time, you are probably spending more than enough time on any given platform. Setting up a schedule to post to your social media page can cut down on the amount of time spent each day on each site. Set reminders on your phone or laptop to alert you when someone has commented on a post. Choose specific times each day to check in and answer any comments you find. Social media won't work all by itself, but you can minimize the amount of time it takes to manage it. Chapter 13. Tell your story. We touched on the subject of emotional marketing. It's a crucial part of engaging your audience. In fact, it's not new. Traveling salesmen have been using this technique for decades. How else do you think they sold all those vacuum cleaners, lawnmowers, Tupperware and Bibles? Think about purchases that you have personally made. What was the deciding factor in the purchase, especially of bigger ticket items? What emotions came into play? Engage the audience. Your efforts with social media are designed to build relationships, inspire loyalty, and build awareness of your business. The primary way that many businesses, both large and small, are doing this today is by telling a story with their company vision. Get at the heart of the matter. People want products, but they don't want you trying to get at their money all the time. Instead, create a social media plan that involves demonstrating the value of your products to your target audience. This means finding your story and learning how to relate it in useful ways to your visitors. Here are a few things to consider when it comes to storytelling. Be authentic. What is it that your product will do for a customer? What problem does it solve? What would the results be? Stay true to your business vision as you craft your story. Be relatable. Who is your target audience? If they are in their 20s or 30s, use language and images that speak to that generation. Be compelling. Give your story characters added depth with a backstory. Cardboard cutout people are not going to impress or resonate with anyone. Be relevant. Choose your medium for telling the story. Video format is popular, but it can be told with images and words, actors, cartoon-like drawings, voiceovers, and the like. It depends on your product and what your audience responds to. Stay focused. Use keywords and concise wording to send your message effectively. Attention spans are short these days, so you have to capture their attention from the first second and keep it until the last. A short production is best, to begin with, to test the waters with your audience. Everyone has a story, and that includes your business. Poll your viewers to find out why they buy certain products. Use their information to assist you with providing content for your storytelling that they can identify with. What is your story? Tell it to your target audience. Chapter 14. Get the information you need from your audience. Have you ever wondered why you can't reach your audience like you would like to? Analysis shows that you might be increasing traffic but not making an increase in sales. Or, you have taken the time to create social media fan pages, but you aren't getting the response that you hoped for. What's wrong? It's not easy to run a business. In the online arena, there are thousands of other websites to compete with. Because the internet is always on, it's a game changer for sure. But, there is one way to level the playing field between big and small companies. It's your social media strategy. How you use social media can allow you to act like a big company with a small company budget. Because it's free to use, the power is in your hands to make it what you imagine it can be for your business. Make the best use of your platforms. You may be wondering what you are missing with your audience. Well, ask them. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Use social media to help. People love to give their opinions on just about everything. What you need is their opinion of your business and what you can do better to reach more people. Try polls. People like it when their help is needed. Simple polls on your social media platforms allow viewers to comment. You can use widgets to set up simple polls or do it yourself. Trivia questions. These can be about various aspects of your business or the niche market that you are working in. It gives your audience more information about you and the company. Find out what they don't know and choose content and strategies that share more of you with them. Host social media events. Facebook parties come to mind when talking about social media events. It's completely online. You can engage people with questions, prize giveaways, and asking them to share their experience with your company with the rest of the group. Hold contests. The subject of the contest is up to you. On a site like Pinterest, for example, you can ask viewers to create boards that represent how they feel about your company or their experience with your products. Even though you choose one winner, you hit the jackpot with a wealth of information to help you refine your content, revamp your marketing approach, and engage more effectively with your target audience. Let your audience help you to help them. Chapter 15. Using social media to build email list. It's great to see all those visitors flocking to your social media fan pages. One of your goals was to increase visibility and find untapped pockets within your niche market. But now that you have begun to achieve that goal, what's next? Don't let all of those new visitors go to waste. People are naturally untrusting when it comes to interacting online and protecting their information. If you don't give them a call to action, they won't just give it up. Even if you have increased the likes on your fan pages, there is more that you can do to further tap into this market. Make it easy to add subscribers. You're your list when it comes to operating a business in the online arena and offline too for that matter. So, use that increased traffic from your interested market to build your email list. Advertise your social media campaign on social media. Give viewers a look at what you are sending out to your current list of subscribers. Maybe you send them free white papers, newsletters or video tutorials. Now, fans can see what more they could gain access to if they sign up. Share a snippet from the latest newsletter you sent out to your list. Ask a question about it and then encourage responses to your post. At the end, you can divulge that there is more helpful information in the complete newsletter. Utilize different media to advertise your email campaigns. A podcast or a video that offers highlights of what the campaign is promoting can be shared and promoted across each social media site you belong to. Now the word is out to your audience in a variety of places. Offer incentives. Viewers are always looking for value. Offer a coupon for a percentage off of their first purchase if they opt in to your email list as subscribers. Place the call to action on all social media sites. Make sure it links to the opt-in page on your website. If you offer them a coupon or another gift, ensure that when they send the information that it redirects them automatically to their gift. When new subscribers join your list, remember your commitment to keep their information safe and always provide them something of value with each email campaign. To further grow your list, each email you send needs to incorporate social media icons so they can share information with others. Social media is a good way to build a subscriber list. Chapter 16. Analyzing Social Media Strategy. Now that you have some idea of what social media can do for your business, how will you know if your efforts are actually accomplishing something? There has to be a way to analyze the results of the pages you've created and the ideas that you have put together. Remember when we first began discussing social media strategy? There has to be a purpose behind your plan. What do you hope to achieve with each aspect of your strategy? For instance, are you seeking a 50% increase in page views on Facebook? Are you looking to connect with new business partners on LinkedIn? Are your retweet numbers up on Twitter? Without a game plan, you might as well be searching for a target in the dark. As long as you choose a quantifiable goal, there are ways to track them. With social media, you are in it for the long haul. Short-term campaigns can be run that focus on making a turnaround in a short period of time. Mostly, however, the idea is to increase traffic, build brand awareness, build relationships and even build your email list. This takes time, but even with that, you can determine how steadily you will see results. Social media analysis tools. Some tools require a cost to use them, but many are free. If you are just getting started, there is no reason to invest in anything with a price. Make use of what is offered free of charge and then branch out to more sophisticated tools if you need them. Speaking of tools, which ones will you need to use? That all depends on what metrics you are trying to measure. Here's an example or two. If you want to increase engagement, then things like the number of retweets, shares and comments will be helpful. Now, if you want to increase traffic to your fan pages, then things like page views, likes, +1s, tweets, and pins will help. How about driving traffic to your website? Here, you might consider tracking URL shares, conversions, clicks and such. Each tool you choose will measure a different type of behavior. Here are a few tools to consider. They are in no particular order. Viral Woot, tracking pins on Pinterest. Buffer, lets you measure engagement stats on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn and Google+. Google Analytics, website traffic stats. SumAll, daily or weekly look at changes in your social media accounts. Best of all, each social media site offers users their own analytics tools to get you started. Using social media for business is no good if you can't tell what's happening. Chapter 17. Building awareness through customer feedback. When you want an opinion, you ask someone that you trust, right? When it comes to business, you can do the same thing. What better opinion than that of your customers and dedicated readership? Word of mouth is still one of the best forms of advertising. Make it work for you through your social media outlets. The feedback loop. You may have heard of a feedback loop. Basically, one action inspires a certain reaction that leads back to the initial action. The chain of events forms a loop that continues until something breaks the cycle. With your business, Customer feedback can initiate a feedback loop that can be positive for your company. We already know that people trust real people. Most consumers these days who buy online or even in the store will look online for information and insights about products and services before investing their time and money. Offer this same benefit for the traffic you are trying to attract to your social media pages. Here are some ways to get the ball rolling. Surveys. Whenever a purchase is made, send an email survey to each customer. Link to a simple multiple-choice survey that also offers an option for write-in responses. Compile that information into stats that can be shared on your social media sites. Customer reviews. This is some of the most sought-after information today. Since buying online is as easy as pointing and clicking, people will spend the time to read countless reviews of products before agreeing to buy. Reviews detail what was liked, disliked, loved and hated about the items purchased. They also include an overall score based usually on a 5-star scale. Encourage customers to write reviews of their purchases. Offer online coupons or other incentives for doing so. You are not paying for a good review but thanking them for their time and assistance, no matter what the review says. Endorsements. Do you have some really loyal customers? Ask them if they would write a blurb or two in favor of a certain product that they have come to love and depend on. In essence, they are telling the story of their experience with your product. These snippets can feature in your online store or on social sites like Pinterest where images with words work very well. Encourage them to even provide the image which can be featured across all social media sites. Customers are your best resource for building awareness of and trust in your brand. Chapter 18. Guest blogging and social media. The idea of social media is to build relationships that will enhance your business. If the relationship is with your traffic, then you may increase your email list and by extension, your sales. If the relationship is with another business, you can also increase visibility, traffic, and sales. Guest blogging is one way to cultivate B2B relationships and also drive traffic to your website. Guest spots. Guest blogging is almost like making a guest appearance on a popular television talk show. If millions of people watch the show, and you happen to have an opportunity to appear, then those same people will want to know all about you. With blogging, the idea is to drive traffic to your website through the influence of bloggers who are highly influential in their niche areas. The trust that they garner from their followers translates into respect for whomever they choose to endorse. In essence, they are willing to share their audience with you. One thing you should know about guest blogging is that it involves cultivating relationships. Someone who is a guru in their blogosphere is not going to simply allow anyone to guest on their site. They need to know something about you, your product, your following and what you can potentially do for them. Within your social media sites, discover whom else has captured the heart of your audience. These fan pages may advertise businesses that sell similar or complementary products to your own. It may even be a service-oriented company. Visit their pages, post questions and make comments. Get involved and get to know them. Register on their radar. Link to their content on your page. You can also research the top blog in your niche market and build relationships with them. Some sites offer guest blogging opportunities. Don't look to write for everyone. Stay within your niche market so that you are writing for the same audience that you already have for your products. The idea is to drive traffic your way using the influence of well-known and established people with large networks. Research is helpful to find the types of blogs with the high ratings you desire. Guest blogging opportunities allow you to create links to these spots on your social media pages. Most allow you to include a link to your website for their audiences. Create well-written and appropriate content for these sister sites and the venture will be a win-win situation for all involved. Chapter 19. B2B Social Media Marketing. Are you a B2B or a B2C company? Well, do you market to consumers or to other businesses? If you own a software business, then your best customers will probably be other businesses who would benefit from your product on a larger scale. Someone who owns toy business would sell better to the individual consumer who could appreciate their products. There are differences between marketing on social media for B2B and B2C. Using the right tools. If you are looking to market your products to other businesses, then the tone of your conversation will be different than that of a consumer-driven company. For instance, content will be less casual in voice and more professional and technical. Companies have different goals than consumers. Many are driven by the bottom line and how your product will affect the way their company does business. Their concerns become the focus of your marketing plan so that you are meeting the needs of your target audience with content on your website and in social media outlets. The idea with B2B marketing is lead generation. You want to make the connections that get you in the door with your target market. Here are some social media sites to consider for that purpose. Facebook. Use it to distribute content that deals with the issues facing your target market. Ask questions and hear their opinions as insight for your business. LinkedIn. This is a prime spot to start. Get to know other business owners within your niche. Join relevant groups. Ask and offer advice. Showcase your content but make sure that you are not bent on promotion and not engagement. Twitter. Short messages can convey relevant information as well as links to content. Using the right message. When it comes to marketing to other businesses, there is something seriously lacking in the creativity department. Just because your voice and tone are more professional, doesn't mean that it has to be dry and boring. Search for the angle of best interest. A company that sells heating and air equipment doesn't have to write about the technical aspects of their units for their customers. Think laterally. Working in a high-pressure company is stressful enough without also feeling like you are in a pressure cooker because the air is not working. Consider the positive effects of a clean, cool air environment on those who work in it. Highlight that. It is definitely more interesting. Social media is an important part of the marketing arm for B2B companies. Chapter 20. Using Pinterest to grow your business. When it comes to social media marketing, the first site that comes to mind is Facebook. While Facebook is great, it is not the only game in town. Many business owners would be surprised to find out that they can expand on their initial platform on Facebook by using other social media outlets. Pinterest is a good choice. What is Pinterest? For those who don't know, Pinterest is a social site that uses boards as their primary sharing tool. Think of vision board. Each board is made up of mostly images that can be combined together in one storyboard with a common name and theme. Each image on the board is a pin. Pinterest is a great tool for visual storytelling to drive traffic and enhance engagement with the target audience. Pinterest also uses videos as well to flesh out their boards. Driving traffic with Pinterest. People are visual learners anyway. If you are looking for that emotional marketing response, what better way than to tell a story with images? Tell the story of your business with these boards. Here are some useful tips to get going. Pin from your website. It's not hard to add social media icons to your websites. When you pin any image or video, the original source link stays with the image. Anyone can follow the link back to the source. Populate your boards with images taken from your site so that those who like your pins can do the same thing and discover the content attached to the image or video. Choose categories that match. Boards are also searchable. By choosing the right categories for your boards and the right keywords for descriptions of your pins, people can find you browsing Pinterest or through the search bar of their favorite browser. Link your website with Pinterest. It is a crucial step to link your website with your social media accounts. People know that you are a legitimate business owner. Uses the right pins. There are different types of pins that can be used. If you own a business, product pins can be used to showcase new items you are offering within a board used for that particular campaign. Here you can show the prices, availability of the product and where to buy it. Interact with your audience. Just like on Facebook, when someone repins or comments on a pin or board, respond as soon as possible to them. Pinterest works for businesses to increase awareness, engagement with the audience and drive traffic to your website.